Hits 105.5. That was Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday morning. In the studio with me, I have Maureen O'Keefe from Habitat for Humanity with Habitat Chat. And Maureen is the Director of Marketing and Volunteer Coordinator for Habitat Humanity. Good morning, Maureen. How are you?
Good morning. I am excellent today.
I'm super excited to talk to you this morning because you guys have a lot going on right now.
We sure do. We sure do. So I know Scott mentioned last week, and I believe I talked about it the week before, that we launched an initiative called Project Playhouse. Project Playhouse is a sponsorship opportunity. For $2,000, you help us build a playhouse that gets given away to a church or a childcare organization that might want one. Now, that money that's raised from the sale of that playhouse is earmarked for our home repairs program. We just hired Mark Barga, who is our construction manager, and he's going out and running that home repairs program. We have one completed for the year so far. We have another that's probably going to be complete today. And then we have two more in the hopper, repairs, waiting. So in terms of this Project Playhouse, we have 8 sponsored playhouses in the hopper.
Nice.
I know, it's fantastic.
Yes.
So thank you to everyone who has already stepped up and sponsored a playhouse. But with that growth comes the need for more volunteers. So I would love to put out the call for some dedicated professional volunteers who are familiar with construction techniques. So carpenters, roofers, painters, anybody that might be able to step up, use those power tools in our Habitat Activity Center, which is our wood shop down in Troy. We need those volunteers to come in. They'll be taught by our dedicated professional volunteers who are already there and know what they're doing. They'll help orient our new volunteers, and then those volunteers will lead the way in building those playhouses with other groups of volunteers that might come in a day at a time. You know, we had some Starbucks managers that came in and helped. We've had the Troy Chamber of Commerce came in and helped with a playhouse build already. And we actually dedicated our very first playhouse to the YMCA childcare at Fairhaven.
Nice.
Yeah, just this past Friday, a week ago.
Yeah, I saw that on the website. Or I was on Facebook. It was on Facebook. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
so
fantastic.
we wish those kids over at the YMCA plenty of joy in imagining that playhouse as their own home. So
Yeah. Well, and if anybody, you can see what the playhouses look like in that Facebook post.
Yes.
And those kids are going to have so much fun. Those are very, very nice playhouses.
they are. They're very sturdy. It is not a kit. Those dedicated professional volunteers that I was talking about, they designed the playhouse. They build it from nice heavy-duty material. It's roofed with real shingles, so it is nice and weatherproof. And it should last for years. It's up on skids, so those can be moved.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So it's a fantastic addition to anybody's child care center.
Yeah, and you can see that. It's just that's awesome that they designed it and that you said it's not from a kit. So it is going to last for a long time, and it's unique because they designed it. It's so cool. I just saw it behind everybody, but you can get on their Facebook and see what Maureen is talking about with the playhouse, and you'll just be blown away. You'll be like, whoa. I want to help with that.
Yes, and we do. We hope that plenty of people want to get involved. So volunteering in general is a great way to give back to your community, and volunteering with Habitat gives you an immediate impact in the community, because not only will you be producing those playhouses, which kids are going to enjoy for a long, long time, but the playhouse has another impact, which is that home repairs program.
Yes.
So we just fixed, or the one that they're finishing up this week is a kitchen and bathroom for a couple on a fixed income down in Troy, and they needed a new sink, new countertop. We redid cabinets for them and a little bit of work in the bathroom. So they're incredibly thrilled. Just makes their lives a little bit better and a little bit easier to work in their kitchen. And yeah, that's what you're doing when you volunteer with Habitat.
Well, and like with the playhouses too, the smile on the kids' faces when they see that. And so how does that process work with, you have 8 that are sponsored now. You need to get 8 teams. do you know where each one of those are going to go, or do you give that specific in mind when you design them, as far as like the one for Fairhaven or for YMCA at Fairhaven?
Scott has connections in the community, and the organizations are just the ones that qualify and are in need of that playhouse.
Gotcha.
So he will be working with those organizations, finding those organizations and figuring out who those go to.
Yeah, that's just nice. That's a nice surprise. And so just with the Playhouses, is there other volunteer opportunities?
Yes, there are other opportunities. So let's say that your group, you like the Starbucks managers, they wanted to give back. There was a volunteering day that came up, and they gave us a call, signed up. They came in and did that twice, actually, but you don't have to do it twice. So they are led by those dedicated professional volunteers. You don't have to know anything about construction. Our guys in the hack will teach you anything that you need to know and help you build that playhouse. So that's number one. So just people coming in once, great. We also have the restore. So we have volunteers that help out in our restore doing stocking, fixing items, inspecting things. So that's another opportunity. Again, you can call me for that opportunity, Maureen O'Keefe. My number is 937-703-9638. I am so sorry. I just gave you the restore phone number. But you can call that phone number also. If you'd like to volunteer at the restore, they will also be willing to help you out and get involved.
Completely worked out.
My number for any of the other opportunities is 937-332-3763, extension 0. And last volunteer opportunity is in our home repairs program. So let's say you do have some of that specific construction skill. Give me a call. We can get you on a sort of on-call list. Maybe you only want to volunteer in Shelby County. Maybe you only want to volunteer in Miami County. Our construction manager can then call you and say, hey, I've got drywall repair that I have to do. I know you're a drywall person. We'll give you a call.
Yeah. And also, like, when people want to volunteer, that, well, I can only dedicate this day or so many hours. And there's I'm sure there's projects that they can work on and they can still be able to volunteer.
Oh, most definitely. We would love to have you, and just give me a call. We'll get you going. There's a small volunteer application and a liability waiver that people fill out. I can email that to you ahead of time. And I also have those on hand for people who just want to come in and fill it out on the day of.
Yeah, and businesses, go down there and do that. Go get together, work it as a team.
Exactly.
And you talked about the restore. Did you want to give that number again? Because people don't know it's there.
They don't. So the restore is all of the product at the restore is donated by people in the community. So there's construction excess, there's furniture, there's paint, tools. I mean, anything that you can think of. The only thing we don't take are things like mattresses.
Okay.
Mattresses. But people donate, and then anybody is welcome to shop at the restore. So it's open to all shoppers, but the donations come from Miami and Shelby counties. We have a big box truck that can come to your home and pick up your donations from your garage or your porch. And that phone number, again, I'll give you the right phone number this time, 937-703-9683. And the address of the restore, if you'd like to go shop and check things out, is 1490 West Main Street in Troy. Again, open to everyone to shop. We would love to see you down at the restore, and all proceeds from the restore benefit Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby counties and go towards our mission.
Awesome. Yeah, I accidentally put the wrong bed in. There we go. Anyway, so that was live on the air. Well, I was talking to a friend of mine who he's building a barn, and he wants to put like a little kitchen out there. And I was telling him, they have kitchen cabinets down at the restore. He's like, what? He had no idea. And I'm like, go check it out, because you will be surprised. And like, they didn't know it was open to the public.
It is 100% open to the public. And actually, I was there yesterday taking some pictures for social media. And we just got a whole cabinet set in.
Nice.
So it came out of someone's home who was remodeling. It's in great shape, and you can go right down to the restore, pick it up, put it in that barn.
Yeah, and the proceeds go to help Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County.
Exactly.
I love that. And again, if you are looking to volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, you need to contact Maureen and get your teams together and work as a team. And yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm going to get the time and come down there and do something. I shouldn't use tools, but you reassured me. It's
we
okay.
can help you use the tools. You'll be a pro by the time you're done.
Then I'll want to do all kinds of DIY stuff. No, but
just let you loose.
Yeah, I was just so impressed with that playhouse. I just thought it was so beautiful because I have grandkids and they have playhouses and I know what it takes to build those.
Yes.
And like you said, they're from a kit. This was designed. I mean, how cool is that? That's really
fantastic.
Cool.
And our volunteers, I cannot thank our volunteers enough because they save us the cost of labor on those playhouses.
Yeah.
And then we're able to turn more of that sponsorship money into the home repairs program.
Yeah.
Again, just making impact after impact after impact in the community.
I love that.
Fantastic.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much. That was Maureen O'Keefe, Marketing and Volunteer Coordinator for Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County. Thank you so much for coming in this morning for Habitat Chat. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And we will check in with them next week at this time for more Habitat Chat. This is our weekly show. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we're going to take a short break and look at your local weather. It's Hits 105.5.